Covered by Snowdrift was inspired by obviously the winter, tundra, things like that. That the whole cold feel of black metal, what black metal is, what black metal was, is, today will always be, in my opinion. Album in many different ways. My first attempt at many different things, recording in general, guitar playing, um, bass, if you know, very different synth work than I was used to playing. No synth work at all, really, because as in Permanent Midnight, I do a lot of synth, keyboard playing, and for instance, Covered by Snowdrift has none. Um, my first attempt at sampling, obviously from the Evil Dead movie, which inspired some of the synth work on the last song, and indeed the whole lyrical basis and feel of Awakening the Ancient Evil, which we just got done filming bits and pieces of the actual music video, which is my first music video attempt. Dan Kishwal, my friend and my session drummer, who he became for at least 3 albums that we have put out, did a great job. He learned the songs and how I instructed him to do it. We worked well together. In 2 hours, we came up with all the parts necessary. We recorded it in June, which isn't really Covered by Snowdrift kind of style, but I wrote it then, and we recorded it in June. We recorded it in 4 hours, I believe, real quick. It went real smooth. I love the sound on it, the cold, distant sound that black metal will and always be. You know, the feeling, the coldness, the distance, what black metal needs, I feel, in many cases. And that's what it is. It is the true black metal album in every sense. Even though there are synth and whatnot, etc., that doesn't make a black metal album. The feeling and the atmosphere and the spirit that you put into it makes it black metal, in my opinion. Many of my bands that I really and truly appreciate and aspire to become musically talented as such. A lot of them is basic. Dark Throne, Immortal, Temnozor, Graveland. Carpathian Forest is a big one. Their atmosphere is amazingly different and diverse. Bands that have no boundaries. I see a lot of Zasther. Sargist is one of the best bands out of Finland in general. Bands like that. Just underground people that aren't afraid to do what they feel and do what they want to hear. If you're going to play black metal, you have to be a fan through heartedly of what you are, what your spirit says, to fucking play true black metal. And don't be afraid to fucking put anything you want on there. Well, black metal then, black metal today, it's all, even though many people say old black metal has no place in today's world, even the heavy hitters who I respect and admire from bands say that, and I spit in their face when they say that, because true black metal is not about I can play the rawest stuff out there. It's about your spirit and what you feel and how your hate, and it just consumes a person, and it'll always be alive as long as people like me and my friends and whatnot exist. It'll always be around. I play what I want to hear. I play black metal the way I feel it should be played in today's world, in whatever fucking view you feel. And it has surprisingly caught on to different people around the world. Underground, definitely. Los Angeles, places like that have taken Funeral Dust material to shows, played it live, which I am totally grateful for. People have asked me permission to do cover songs by Funeral Dust, even though I am just, so underground that I don't even know half the stuff I do. The black metal scene in Pennsylvania has definitely, over the past year, 2 years, bloomed into something truly breathtaking, as far as no one can surmount to it. I have done 2 split CDs so far. I'm working on another split CD, at least a 4-way split CD, with some really great USBM black metal bands: Northern Mist, Dead Mountain. Dead Mountain has also worked with Doomstree, which is crazy stuff. I have done 2 splits, like I said, with both outside black metal bands from the country. One was the Netherlands. From the Netherlands, would be Temple of Azoth. Dirty, satanic black noise, as far as I'm concerned. Excellent stuff. And the other would be Skatach, elite German black metal, raw and necro. Some great stuff. They also have a first album, Getreben von Haus, and that's an excellent album as well. That was my boredom noise project that I had fun doing, because it just let me just go totally off of the wall and just do something that I would normally not do. But it came out different. It was enjoyable to do, and people seemed to like it. Skatach from Germany. Excellent band, great people. I hope to someday go over to Hamburg and party with them. Maybe attend whack and maybe even play a show, learn some of their things, help out with the vocals. Really grim necro stuff. It's awesome. And as far as that goes, my portion, although some say meager compared to, I don't know, I really haven't got much reaction to the album. Many people haven't heard it, and those who have, I really haven't really heard from. But really, I don't pay attention to reviews much, because I play my portion of that album is something completely different than what I've done in the past. It's not cold, it's not distant, it's not grim. It is equally matching in spirit and sound as it is matching the lyrical content. It's epic, it's big, it's full, but yet is mystical, a feeling of a legend. It dulls in comparison, I believe, to some Graveland albums that, but it's in the vein of all that, and it's a beautiful album as far as just the impact it has and the emotion. As far as the atmosphere, it's full. It is 4 tracks. It's over a half an hour long. It deals with the Viking stories, the bravery of the Vikings, the battle at Lindisfarne, the triumphant the Hunnic lords. What I feel was a great triumph for black metal was Varg from Burzum when he torched the church at Fenfoft. I believe without Varg and his influence by his sacrifices and his triumphs over the Christian beliefs in Norway and his unfortunate jail time sentence, some people have completely different views, and I really don't give a shit.